Well, I was right. This is take two. So I'll say it. Hey there, how's it going? Malachi here. Um, Today is, I almost said January, May 16th, 2020. We are still in the middle of a pandemic. For those of you in the future who have no idea what I'm talking about, it is COVID 19 that we are dealing with. Um, Today marks my 9 years and 4 months on testosterone, and it is my 6 years and 4 months back on testosterone. My last video, even though I found out it was not recording, I talked about the whole timeline, and I'm telling you, I don't have the energy. So if you ever want to know the timeline, I'll tell you. Just message me, or maybe I'll make another video someday. Anyway, my facial hair is different from my last video, as in there's just more of it. I can't really grow like a full beard. I still have patchiness, which doesn't bother me. Don't mind my red or pink cheeks. I was diagnosed with propecia. I'm only laughing at myself because in my last video I was talking about propecia. Rosacea. There you go. I was diagnosed 2 years ago with rosacea. And the reason why I brought that up is because my acne is so much better. Like this past year is yes, thank you. I mean, I still get like little baby whiteheads or something, or an ingrown hair. Man, I hate those. But let's see. Don't. Okay, never mind. Don't. There's a lot of ness. I need to shave. So my acne is a lot better. I have in the last video, my last video, which was I think 7 years and 11 months or something. I don't think I talked about it, but I had back hair, and the amount of back hair I had in that video was about like a fifth to a quarter of what I have now, and it is hot under this shirt. It's like wearing a sweater under your shirt. Damn, I hate it. Okay. Anyway, chest hair. That is a scar, I think. Well, if you can see chest hair. How well? Oh, little girl poking out. It's a thing. It's starting to creep up. I got some like little couple hairs here. I'm sure if I get yep, that hurts. Okay. I like my chest hair. I like my chest hair more than I like my facial hair. Definitely my back hair. Let's not get started about that butt crack hair, okay? No. Okay. So I know that one thing I have to be careful more about is like talking to women, like talking to females. I have to be careful about like what I talk about now. Not that I did it 100%. I wasn't careful about what I talked about before, but like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was just different. Maybe it's a little bit of me thinking about it more than I was. Also, the world is different, but you can't just talk about whatever you want to talk about. Can't just send or talk about random things. Can't just say hi anymore because it could be taken the wrong way. Male privilege is a thing. White male privilege is shameful. I live in a world, Western New York, by the way, upstate New York, for those of you who have no idea what Western New York is. The world where I live in, this part of the world, I mean, it is way more accepting than a good chunk of the nation. I think like what, California, New York, and most of all the major cities in the United States are very accepting, if not already have laws that protect trans people, like anybody in the LGBTQ um, I say community. And I've been looking to, in the future, move to this one place in Utah. And I read about how just like 5, 6 months ago, um, down the main streets of this, southern Utah town, they had put up rainbow flags to, I think it was just to make awareness because there's a lot of like suicides happening, and there was just a crazy amount of backlash where they wound up taking them down. And when I read this, like my eyes were just like blink, blink. Like September 2019, wait, people still like are angry about the trans or rainbow flags. What kind of world is this? And I like realized, I'm like, it is a completely different world. Even like what, 7, 8 states away. It's, I think, like 2,000 miles away. It's a place that's not near a big city, and where I live, I mean, there's such a big difference. And I am almost fearful to move to a place like that. I'm sure the people who hated the rainbow flags would love to hear that because they don't want me living there. They don't even want people to talk about their sexual orientation, let alone changing someone's gender. Um, but at the same time, it gives me this drive where I want to move there. I want to be on the front lines. I want to support those who can't stand up for themselves. Oh, here I am, getting emotional. Ooh, it hurts. Whew. Okay. I'm rambling. I'm doing a lot of rambling. I really would like to start, and I'm sure I say this in all videos probably, um, a, a vlog, a video, something where I just talk about random stuff at the same time. I'm horrible communicating, like talking to people. So if people were to ask me comments or add comments or ask me questions, I'm just apparently not good at it. So I feel like, yeah, I could talk, but then it would be like talking without hearing or listening. Um, and that wouldn't be very nice. So maybe I'll get up the courage to do that. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I'll show you. I think how far? Excuse me. I had my chest surgery November 10th, 2015, with Dr. Garramone in Davie, Florida. I know I said Davenport, Florida before, which is funny because Davenport is a local surgeon here. Anyway, this is my scoliosis. It what I pointed out before, this little like upness. I don't really know why it does that. Doesn't bother me though, in the sense of like I don't want people to see. So I'll do some different stuff. I don't even know what to say. So this is what, 4.5 years since my chest surgery. Scarring is great. The scars are thick, but that's due to me stretching and doing things I wasn't supposed to do. And I found that, oh no, I haven't found. I have, I deal with like the actual like little part that pokes up my nipples. Let's see. Um, it's really painful. Yeah, this little thing right here. Ow. Yeah, those hurt. So is that one. I mean, I guess looking at it now, I see it has a little bit of a chin, like a little whatever. They just make me, I guess. Um, this is Gur, dressed as, oh, I forgot what it was. Was it supposed to be a puppy? I'm a horrible person if I have a tattoo or something and my brain doesn't even remember. Oh, sorry, this is the by the way. I got my B. Trying to think. I am engaged. She proposed to me on my half birthday. And that little stinker found the ring 2 months ago that I bought her because I was going to propose to her still anyway. She found it. And I'm still going to ask her even though she already asked me. And she already knows I got a ring. Just gotta wait until she forgets. Anyway. I don't really have much more to update. I'm going to put my shirt back on. No, I'm not because I am hot. Too hot. Okay. This is now 11 minutes long. And I hope it was worth watching the whole thing for those of you who actually made it all the way to the end. All right. This is me signing out. Yeah. Okay.